Yo, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know who this is, the real one, always 100, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with another NBA main slate video. Hopefully you guys did well today. It was a weird slate, and I told my members too, I said play light, because it's weird. There wasn't a lot of value. Um, I'll just tell you that Malik Monk was up there with the top scorers, so that about sums up today. So me personally, I didn't win an NBA, but my members did. I did win an NHL. Both my lines cashed, so I'm happy with that. NHL saved my ass. That's what's so great about the DFS club is we play every sport. So if I feel better about NHL than NBA, I'll play, vice versa. I'll go heavier on one or the other. I got to shout out my members today, though. Black Door, another takedown, man. Jesus, guy. Congratulations, brother. So he had Aiton as a showdown lineup. $300. Let's see. Goon Reaper. What kind of heat did he bring now? Here we go. Came in 21st. Not bad. Who do you have? Barrett was obviously the chalk of the day. Trey Young, Knox. You thought Knox would get 31, right? Not me. We also had a takedown in European basketball, right? I keep talking about it. Triple OG, welcome. I was the only one who ever took it down, but you're now a member of the takedown club, bro. So yeah, European basketball. Only DraftKings offers it, unfortunately. But yeah, won $1,000 on a $10 entry. So good job, brother. Uh, yeah, I've done it before. I actually did it on my first try. So um, wonderful. $1,000 on a $10 entry, and then let's go to the NHL. I'll show you guys how I did on NHL. So they're already talking strategy for tomorrow. I love it. Preston, my NHL specialist, uh, helped Temendulin win. There's Preston. There's my lines. Here's how I did, guys. Cashed easily. Um, not too shabby. So DFS Club, like I keep saying, guys, we play every single sport. That's what we're all about. We have fun. It's a marathon. It starts at soccer in the morning, then we go all the way through. So with that said, guys, if you want to become a member, we are doing a free giveaway. All you got to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and tell me why you want to join the DFS club, and you'll be in for the drawing. All right. So with that said, let's get into it. I'm going to go to Draft Dashboard, the best optimizer on the planet, hands down. Um, NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB during MLB season. I miss MLB already. That was good to us last season. But anyways, guys, you can have Draft Dashboard for $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below, and you yourself can have Draft Dashboard. Hopefully, I'll get through today's video without stumbling and mumbling and all that crap. I got to get up hella early. It's my son's 19th birthday. I have a 19-year-old son. Can you believe that crap? So happy birthday, son. Anyways, $1 for 30 days. You get access to all my saved lineups, all my watch players. You get the NBA cheat sheet. If you can't win, cheat. It's got the best locks, the best studs, mid-tier, and value, guys. If you ain't trying this out for $1, I don't know what to tell you. You can cancel it at any time. There's no commitment, no contracts, no bullshit. You know me, I don't put up with bullshit. So, all right. So first, what we do is we go over the injuries, guys. If you're new, welcome, 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 welcome. Grab a pen, paper, beer, soda, Rockstar, whatever you got, whatever time of day, and take some notes because we're gonna break the slate down like we always do. So off the top with injuries, we got JJ Redick as he was out today, questionable for tomorrow. Batum, like it matters. Uh, Pascal's probable tomorrow. All right. Marcus Smart out. Carl Anthony Towns is questionable. We got to look out for that news. I got a lot of comments regarding Aiton during yesterday's video. Like I always say, guys, I'm doing this the night before. So if I'm even the players like Frank Kaminsky had a great night, right? So even with Aiton in, so what's up, right? That's all I gotta say. You guys question my picks. I'm telling you. But yeah, this is the night before, so anything could happen, guys. So go easy on me. All right. Thimble is probable. Joel Embiid is probable. Hachimura Egg and Moritz Wagner are still out for Washington. They're still hurting down low. Drummond is probable. Griffin's probable. So it looks like Detroit's back to full health. And yeah, all right. So that's as of right now, but that can all subject to change. Let's see who else gets pink eye and then blames it on avocado like Drummond, right? So let's go to point guard. Big slate, 9 games. So we're a little bit more at liberty to pick and choose on who we want. So first off, Damian Lillard, I'm not paying 9K on a 9-game slate. No way, not against Golden State. They'll probably be a blowout. Nah, I'll pass. That's not who I'm going to pay up for. He's 9K. You can if you want. A great matchup, but not for me. I do like Zach LaVine, 8-1, $900 cheaper. Washington's ranked 23rd against the point guards. And check this out. Last time LaVine played him, he got a 41. So, in his last game, he got 50 fantasy points. Before that, 44. His usage rate is through the roof. He's on the 42% last game, and then 32 before that. Zach LaVine, I'm sure he's going to play, guys. He has a little heart next to his name because he was injured, but I think he's good to go. Next up, Devontae Graham, again under 8K. He's due, right? He's due. He's had 3 straight games now where he's just in the 30s, I think. By the way, Ricky Rubio, that guy ruined my night. That's why I didn't cash an NBA, guys. That's the only pick I got wrong, and it ruined every single lineup because, of course, I went heavy on him with no Devin Booker, which you would normally do. But Ricky Rubio got in the teens in his points, so he can go, you know what. But Graham, he's due against Cleveland. 34, 36, 56, 48, 36. Looks like he's due for another 40 or 50-point game. I do like Devontae Graham against Cleveland. Should be a good game, hopefully. Next up, Drew Holiday. It's a holiday, and it will be tomorrow with this matchup against Minnesota. Ranked 21st in the league. He's only 7-8. He had another great game today. Before that, he had a 50, 37, and a 40. Gets almost 40 minutes. Look, 40 minutes, 34, 37 minutes. Unbelievable. Look at the last time he played Minnesota, 52. Time before that, a 46. Not too shabby. Kyle Lowry, no, thank you. Next up, Chris Paul. It's time to give this guy, I call him Carlton because he looks like Carlton from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. 7-5, it's time to pay attention. He's had 2 good games in a row. Can you believe it? He's got a 61 and a 43. He's in another great matchup against Memphis. What are they ranked? 22nd? 22nd in the league against guards. So at 7-5, CP3 is back on my picks. It's been a while. Never Kemba, hashtag. He's in a bad matchup anyway. You can roll with CJ McCollum instead of Damian Lillard, I think, and you can get away with it. 6'9". He got a 51 last game, and I told you guys he was due, and he balled out. Golden State's ranked 28th against guards. 25, 47, 39, 35, 21 in his last 5 against Golden State, so he's a safe play. Next up, Derrick Rose. Why this man doesn't get the start, I don't know, but gets under 30 minutes a game, but he just makes the best of it. 43, 44, and 30 fantasy points. I don't get these coaches, what they're thinking. I really don't, but it's the NBA. What are you going to do? Against Toronto, last game he got a 32. Not bad. So at 6'6", if he keeps getting 40s, that's a steal, guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You can tell I'm always a tad bit little bitter after I lose on an NBA slate over some bullshit. Damn, Ricky Rubio looking like a rat. Next up, Terry Rozier Chocolates. 6K, coming off a Ricky Rubio game, a 12 fantasy point game. Before that, 32 and 28. Has a great matchup, though, against Cleveland. Ranked 29th in the league against guards. So you could go there, and I wouldn't hate you for it because the matchup's there. I don't think we'll get a 12 again. Hopefully he'll get back to 30 fantasy points, right? Next up, Dennis Schroeder. Just like Schroeder's picks. 35, 35 in his last 2. 6K. Comes off the bench. However, this guy gets out of bed for Memphis. 33, 48, the last two games, 27, 38, 47. So for some reason, Schroeder, the Skywalker's, not only is he my pick of the day of the slate, but he's a lot, guys. A 6K with that history, get him in there. He'll be low owned. Guarantee it. Next up, Draymond Green. He should play. I don't see why he wouldn't. Um, Only had 26 minutes last game because of a blowout, because Golden State Warriors always get blown out. Not like the Hawks, though. The Hawks get blown out by, like, God. Well, New York got almost 150 points against them tonight. Jeez Louise, man. Um, a 16 last game. But against Portland, he has quite the history. 63, 66, 48, 42. Yeah, I know that's with Steph Curry and the dream team behind him, but you got to give him a look at 5'8". That's just too cheap for Draymond Green. Next up, and last time, I do remember Golden State did beat Portland, so it was a good game. Next up, Jeff Teague, 5'8", too cheap, 36, 52, 29. Last two games, his minutes have gone up, 32, 35 minutes. New Orleans, Minnesota. Hopefully Minnesota doesn't blow them out of the water. Just hope it stays close. And you can roll with Teague at 5'8", too cheap. Next up, Lonzo Ball. New Orleans, man. This team has a future. They have a lot of good shooters on this team. Lonzo Ball's only 5'4", right? He comes off the bench. Still don't get that one either, but oh well. It is what it is. He started out the season. He got some starts, and he was just smashing it. So I can't stand his dad, but that's a whole different video for a whole different story. But Lonzo Ball's definitely in play hit 5'4". Let's see. Who's up next? We got a safe play here. Will Barton at 6'4". Will Barton will always get you between 30 and 40 fantasy points, right? He's not going to break the slate, but he's like a free square. All right. So I thought I'd cover him. Next up is Bruce Brown Jr. at 5'6". Ranked 23rd, Toronto is. Look, I'm talking like Yoda all backwards and shit. Um, Against guards. 39 and a 48 in his last two, right? Not too shabby at all. So if you played him the last two games at a cheaper price than 5'6", what was he like, 4'5", 4'9"? You got a bargain, big time. So look for him to keep doing his thing, man. We're gonna till the wheels fall off. You know what I'm saying? So next up, Isaiah Thomas. I played him last slate. He got a 37. He's back, fully healthy, going up against Chicago. Chicago is pretty tough against guards, though. I've noticed every time I played a guard against them, they have not done well. But Washington just scores a lot of points. They score a lot of points. Isaiah Thomas is back. I got to roll with him at 5'1". I'll take the risk at that price because he'll be back to 6K in no time. Next up for value, we got Darius Garland. Sound like something you hang over your goddamn fireplace for Christmas, but Garland's only 4'4". Very safe play. He gets the minutes. 37, 30, 25 in his last three. 36, 22, 18 fantasy points. Not bad for 4'4", right? Going up against Charlotte, ranked 14th in the league against point guards. So he's on a kind of a little bit of a heater. So get yourself a Christmas Garland for tomorrow's slate. So let's go to shooting guards. There we go. Bradley Beal at 9'5". Man, DraftKings loves this mother effer. But no thanks. No. Last time he played in Chicago, he got a 33. So if you want to keep torturing yourself with Bradley Beal, go ahead in tough matchups. He will disappoint you. But I do like Jimmy Butler, guys, at 8'9". He was creeping, and I believe was he 9-1 last slate? I believe he was 9-1. His price, so it went down by a couple $100. Safe play, guys. He'll get you between 38 to 50 or 60 points, guys. Going up against Philly. This is a revenge game, right? 25, he's gotten a 53, a 52, and a 69. So before that 25, he owned them. 53, 52, 69. So the only thing I think of that 25 is that the game was a blowout or he got hurt. So Jimmy Buckets is going to be low owned, and he's in a great matchup, guys. Next up, Andrew Wiggins at 7'6", too cheap. Way too cheap, especially if Cat is out. Oh my God. He'll probably be chalk if Cat is out. But if Cat's in, people are going to overlook this. Last time he played New Orleans, he got a 51. And he's just having a different year this year. He's crushing every game 42, 45, 38. So Andrew Wiggins is definitely in play at 7-6. Who we got next? Let's see. Luke Kennard. There we go. 5'8. Safe play, guys. We'll get you 30 or more fantasy points. As long as Detroit doesn't get blown out. You have to say that this year, honest, because blowouts is what is a freaking lineup killer. So you do have to. It's the first year I've ever played DFS where you had to be so concerned about blowouts, but it's a real thing, man. Um, so against Toronto, you can go Luke Kennard. You got 5'8". You know that's a weird price range to kind of roster someone, but you got 5'8" left over. You can plug in Luke Kennard and feel safe about it. Let's see. Next up, Josh Hart. I can roll with him again today. 5'3". He'll get you probably between 30 to 25 fantasy points, but he's got a great matchup against Minnesota. 33, 25, 19, 28, 7, kind of all over the place. But Josh Hart, like I said, 5'3". What do you want? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Next up, Norman Powell. I played him last slate, and he was the slate breaker. Got 53 fantasy points at like 1% ownership. Gets 30 plus minutes, guys. And a good matchup against Detroit. Not the best matchup, but 6'4". Uh, maybe, maybe. Otherwise, it's just point chasing, right? Because he had two good games. 38 before the 53. A 38 is still great. So I'd like him better if he was back in the 5K range. Let's see. Who else we got? We got Denzel Washington Valentine again. I'll keep putting him in here. 3-7. Very dirt cheap. Going up against Washington, ranked 30th in the league against guards, guys. Almost dead last. Denzel's going to have one of them 26 to 30 fantasy point games at 3-7. So let's see. That's it. Let's go to small forward. So off the top, I got Brandon Ingram at 8K. Just consistent, guys. He'll get you 40 fantasy points a minute. I ain't got to tell you about Brandon Ingram. Minnesota is ranked 23rd in the league against forward, so they're not the best. So Brandon Ingram's in the conversation. Carmelo Anthony, 41 and 46 his last two games. Pretty good. He's only 6'3", going up against Golden State. Shouldn't have a tough time with them at all. So I do like that. The price is fair, 6'3". Carmelo Anthony, another one. He'll be low owned. Let's see. Next up, Gordon Hayward at 6'3", 36, 14, 27. Came back from injury not too long ago. If Smart is out, he should get the start again. If Smart is in, I'm not paying 6'3" for Gordon Hayward. All right. So we got to keep an eye out for that. So it's worth a mention. DraftKings is being stupid with their pricing, as usual. Let's see. Who else we got? We have, check this out. Cedi Osman. Cedi. He's only 3'7". That's it. 3'7", dude. Cedi comes off the bench, but damn, he's a great basketball player. I've been watching this guy play for a long time. That's just too cheap for him, guys. That's a free square at 3'7". So Cedi, he'll probably be chalk. We'll call him Cedi Chalk for tomorrow's slate. Next up, David Bertans. Not having the last two games, not very good, right? Um, just it just happens. So he's due. He's 6'5". He gets the minutes. So, you know, even if you see Mahimi starting, don't fall for it. It's a trap, as Admiral Akbar would say. All right. Don't do it. Just roll with Bertans. Hachimura Eggs probably not going to play. So just roll with Bertans. Don't get cute. All right. Let's see. Who else do we got? We already went over Denzel Washington. So let's go back up. And let's go to power forward. Feel the power. Pascal Siakam Malakam against Detroit. He's only 8'8". I like that. 46, 64, 41 in his last three. He plays a ton of minutes. Last time he played Detroit, he got 48 fantasy points. And just like Space says, we love attacking Drummond. Centers that go up against Drummond ball out. So Pascal Siakam Alakum's definitely in play. We're going to talk about Ingram. Next up, Kevin Love at 6'8". I think that's too cheap. Coming off a bad game. Before that, he got a 34 and a 57. Now the minutes the last two games, I think that's why they've been blown out. He's only gotten 25 minutes the last two games. But 6'8", Kevin Love, he's normally in the 7K range. Absolutely. 57 and a 38 before that. So he'll probably be very low owned, guys. Let's see who we got next. Next up, we got the Nance, Larry Nance Jr. You guys are going to love this. So he's only 4K, not having the best string or run, whatever you want to fucking call it right now. But look at his history against Charlotte. 41, 47 in his last two games. So that's a sneaky play at 4K. What do you got to lose at 4K, right? So, and especially if the game stays close, which it probably will, Larry Nance is a bargain at 4K. Take advantage of that. We went over Chetty. Next up, Porzingis without Luka. I'm going to keep playing him. 50 since Luka's been gone. Look at this, a 51 and a 54. People don't listen to me, and I'm trying to tell them I know basketball. He stays under the rim. So instead of Luka taking all the shots and making them all, you got everybody else taking shots, and they don't always hit like Luka does. So guess who's going to get all these offensive rebounds? Porzingis, right? Going up against Boston, they don't scare me down low. So 8-3 Porzingis, get him in there, guys. Let's see. Next up, this is laughable. Blake Griffin's only 5'9". So if he plays, even let's say Drummond's out, he's probable. So is Blake Griffin. But let's just say Drummond's out. He's probably going to play at 5'9". I will take a chance on Blake Griffin all day because I know what his ceiling is. He's having a dreadful year. He's having a horrible year. I get it, but I know this guy's an all-star. So 5'9", definitely worth a look. All right, GPP only. Next up, Derek Favors hasn't been doing anybody any favors lately, but I know this man's potential. Been playing limited minutes, but I think he's ready to roll, guys, and he's due at 4-7. Going up against Minnesota, we like to attack centers, them big ones like Cat. So Derek Favors gets a decent run of minutes. I think he could really do some damage at 4-7. Definitely. Next up, Maximilian Kleber. Again, guys, safe play with no Luka. 28-21 in his last two, 28-29 minutes. So comes off the bench. So not bad for a bench player at 3-6 that you know is going to at least get in the high 20s minutes and who might get 30 fantasy points. Boston's ranked 11th in the league against centers. So like I said, they don't scare me. So I'm taking full advantage of these Dallas players while Luka Duka is out. So let's go to center. All right. So a lot of choices here. So Cat is questionable. If he plays, I do like him at 10-7. Damn, my leg's falling asleep. Going up against New Orleans, 53. He has a 79 and a 70 against him lifetime. So if Cat plays, you got to get him in there. Next up, Joel Embiid. Stay away this game, guys. Stay away from him. 9-8. I know, but his history against Miami is not good. 49, a 41, and a 40. So if you're paying 9-8 for a center, you want more than that. Especially Jokic. Stay the hell away from Jokic. 9.1K. Are you kidding me, DraftKings? For what? What's he done against Orlando? A 36, a 45, and a 41. Get out of here. No, thank you. I do like Hassan Whiteside, and I'll keep liking this guy. He got in foul trouble last game, but that doesn't happen that much with him. He got a 50, a 60, and then even getting into foul trouble, he had a 35. And he's still cheap at 8.5. Going up against Golden State. Last time he played him, he had a 41. So I do love Whiteside, guys. At 8.5, he might be highly owned. Bam. I love Bam, but not this late. Again, you got to look at the history here. Philadelphia, oh my God. Like, don't play centers against them. Look at his record: 19, a 37, a 16, a 17, and a 9. So 4 out of 5 games, 3 out of 5 games, he got in the teens. 1 out of 5 games, he only got in the single digits. So stay away from Bam this late, guys. Do yourself a favor. We got the Vooch man here. 29 minutes last game, 36 fantasy points. I didn't check and see how he did today. Last I checked, he was doing not too bad. He's cheap at 7K, so get on that Vooch train while he's still cheap before he shoots back up to 8.5, 9K. Denver's ranked 22nd in the league against centers, so don't let Denver scare you because they're a good defensive team. But when it comes to centers, they're not that great. Let's see. Valanciunas, play at your own risk. I don't play him because I don't trust him. 19, 24, 41. He's just all over the place this year. But I can't ignore his record against OKC. Last 2 games, he's gotten a 42 and a 40. So at 6'3", Valanciunas, you want to take a chance on a GBP? I wouldn't hate you for it. Going over the Nets. Drummond, if he plays at 9-2, I'll put him in here. Because, it's Drummond. You can't fade him. You can't. But he's definitely in the conversation, so you have to make some decisions again at center. But this is where you want to pay up. Again, Marcus Gasol, guys, 5'4". I'm going to keep, as long as he's 5K, guys, I'm playing him. I don't care. He got a 21 last game. Not too bad for 5'4". But before that, he had a 48 and a 39. So, I don't know. I'm willing to risk it. I don't know about you guys. Detroit is ranked sixth in the league against centers. Besides a 14, Gasol's had a 36, a 37, a 28, and a 49 against Detroit. Really good for 5'4". So, yes, sir. Who else we got? I think that's it. That is going to do it, guys, for Skywalker's picks. So, we went over 38 of my watch players. My player pool will change throughout the day. So, like I said, you get Draft Dashboard for $1 for 30 days. You'll have access to all my player pools, guys. So let me show you how to join the club. Go to www.dfsclub.com, guys. 3 providers in one. I show you my winnings every day. I show you the takedowns. We do takedowns every single day. I forgot to show you too. LT had his spreadsheets, and a member came in third and won $600. So, and then those other 2 takedowns from today. We play every single sport, guys. You got DFS Space, you got Skywalker DFS, you got the DFS Whispers. 575 members. We've only been doing this since August 1st. Check it out. For one low price, you get every single sport: NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, college basketball, college football, guys. It's that simple. Click the join now button. Make sure you click on my logo because I don't get credit, guys. Skywalker DFS. And check this out. I hope you're sitting down. No, I'm just kidding. But it is exciting. So $24.99 a month gets you every single sport. Not one sport, not 2, but every single sport. We cover everything from prize picks to freaking fantasy draft to everything. We cover it. Trust me, we have a room for it in the Discord chat. And with every single plan, you get all access. We have members only podcasts, 24/7 tips and advice by the club. I've been holding it down in there for the last 2 days. Pre-lock insights, so you guys get all the news as soon as it pops. Very important stuff. We help you build the perfect lineups, guys, to get these takedowns like we've been doing every day. Pick your plan. You can go 6 months for $79.99. You can go for a year for $149, or you can check us out with a 3-day pass. So www.dfsclub.com. Come join the family. We'd love to have you. Plenty of room for everybody. All right. And remember, if you want to win a month subscription, all you gotta do is subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and tell me why you want to become a member of the DFS Club. All right. And don't forget, guys, Draft Dashboard, $1 for 30 days. Let's get you guys a free lineup, and I'm gonna get up out of here since I gotta get up early because I am not a morning person by any means. I'm not used to getting up early. And look at this new feature. I just noticed this. This is brand new. So it says it gives you a GPP line. Look at this. So when it updates, you can do a GPP line or a cash line on Draft Dashboard. That's awesome. Chris, you got to send me these emails, man. Let me know. That's amazing. Awesome job. All right, so this is a GPP line. All right. Jeff Teague, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, Pascal Siakam, Larry Nance, Drew Holiday, Gordon Hayward, Chetty Osman. So not a bad lineup at all, especially for a GPP, guys. There you go. I need to email Chris about that. That's amazing. So, anyways, I'm gonna get up out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, you guys won big today. Hopefully, you guys won something. It's DFS, so we live to fight another day. That's the beauty of it. So God bless you. God bless your family. Again, thank you for watching. Let's get this bread and don't take shit from nobody. And I'm out, y'all. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.